Bitcoin is closer to 1 million than you expect. You want to know the last information about the crypto world, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies? Yes? Then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news. Find the right crypto at tope. So come on, but first let me tell you that Rand Up, our friends, are coming with Rand Pro so soon. And I need to give you some alpha. The thing is, if you use the link in the description below and you register and do your know your customer before next month when we have Rand Pro, you're going to have 3 free months of it. So do not miss that opportunity. You have the link in the description below. Do it right now, 3 free months, because you are a rider if you do it before, not after. And now to the crypto news. Bitcoin is closer to 1 million than you think. Is that so? Well, some expert there believe that. He's called Alessandro Ottaviani. And he's telling us that, if you remember, all the controversy about the fake news and the ETF approval, well, taking under consideration the amount of money that came into the cryptosphere because of that, is highly likely that the coin might rally to over $1 million, with the total crypto market cap rising over $15 trillion, which is a crazy amount of money for Bitcoin. Don't you think so? I do for sure. Closer to 1 million than you think. And remember, we told you everything in the last video, that one with this amazing thumbnail. We told you everything about that fake news. You need to know all that. Let me see if now internet works properly. Just for a second. Let's go and pass through the whole crypto news, because if not, this is going to be quite a disaster. This is all the news that I have for you. As you can see, I have so many things to tell you about that my computer just explodes. And then I have also some cats. So again, we're telling you about Rand Pro. We're telling you about how close are we to that $1 million that will come because of the ETF. And remember that thumbnail, I created it with the tools I teach you how to use in AI News. Our other channels, so consider that. And here, for the message of Alessandro Ottaviani, here you can see main takeaway today. Bitcoin market cap went up by more than 50 billion in minutes. And very likely the money flowing into Bitcoin were less than 500 million. So you can see the ratio is 100 to 1. A former BlackRock director said that we can expect 150 to 200 billion following into Bitcoin in 3 years after the Bitcoin ETFs are approved. Keeping the same ratio, with 200 billion, we will have a market cap of 21 trillion. Bitcoin price will be $1 million. Surely, on the way up, there will be many people selling, but this is already directional, clear how much you could be effect on the Bitcoin ETF being approved. Nice post from Alessandro Ottaviani. We love it, of course. Yes, thank you very much. And here you can see in the same article that this guy is so concerned about that $1 million that we told you about in so many videos. If you go to the search box in our YouTube channel and you tap 1 million, you can see all the times we were telling you about the possibility of $1 million for that Bitcoin. So, is Bitcoin going to break finally $32,000? Because that's what we need first in order to get to that $1 million. We need to go little by little, and we have some resistance in 32,000, very strong one, according to the same article, that will bring us to $35,000. We'll see about it. We will love having Bitcoin at that point sometime. But right now, we are still waiting. So, well, we'll have to wait. And talking about this 32,000 resistance, let me just clear this and this too, is our friend Volsekava. Jose Luis, he's telling us in this video very interesting things about the possibility of Bitcoin going crazy up. And he also gives us a chart for Bitcoin with 31,200 as the very interesting point right now, and then 26,000 for the support. So if we miss this, he would be bearish. If we break 31, he would be bullish. And also, you can see here the chart how he believes that we found top there in 30,000. But if we range in that area, we may break up and take advantage of the situation. Watch the whole thing. I leave you the link in the description below, because the idea is that we need to learn, and well, with this video, you are going to learn for sure. Also, he will tell us here about the importance of that ETF being approved. Here, you see this article, market cap for Bitcoin might be 1 trillion after the launch of that ETF. And what will happen after that? Because here our friends telling us that yes, we might have some bullish news when we have that ETF approved. So Bitcoin price might go up, but what will happen after that? And the idea in this video is that you'll need a lot of people and a lot of institutions buying the actual ETF. And that's now something that we can't predict if it's going to happen or not. So we'll see about that. He also tells us that it's more interesting buying Bitcoin right now before all this happens than afterwards, because then the probability and the possibility of having profits would be smaller. Of course, remember that we are going to have a lot of money there, that $1 billion. Maybe we have a rise of 165%. Remember, all this money might come into it if we have the approval of the ETF. If you see that, that would mean just with 1% of that money, like $155,000 million for the active. These quantities, to have some perspective, means just a quarter of the market cap of Bitcoin right now. So we'll see, and we'll see again how this will affect the market when this happens and when we have all those money flowing into it. To create this text, this report, well, the company used the thing called the realized cap. So there, what you have is the total investment made by the investors, accounting for the prices at which each bought their coins. And you can see here the chart how we have a difference between the price and that realized cap. So having that into consideration, we have the calculation of the ratio between the annual growth of the two caps, and found that for most of the assets history, the market cap has grown by 3 to 6 times faster than the realized cap. That means that market cap might go to 450 and 900 billion dollars. This amount means that the market cap would increase between 82% and 165% from the current level, and that Bitcoin price could reach between 5,000K and 73,000 as a result of these inflows of fresh money. Good ideas for Bitcoin. We're so happy for that. And we have more bullish news today, according to the article here in Cointelegraph. If we have halving into consideration, we might go to 130K after the Bitcoin halving in 2022. We have there some models telling us that this might happen in the future. Very interesting to consider. And remember that we have so many videos also about the halving. Again, go to the search box and type there halving, and you'll have them, very interesting ones. And here you have from CryptoCon the chart that this article is coming from. And you can see here those lines touching all the points they can between the lows of the previous cycle and the top of the next cycle. And if you see these lines, you will get the conclusion that in 2025, around November, December 2025, we might be with Bitcoin around that $138,000, which is amazing. And here, just if you want to have a shorter period of time, you can see that we might have plus less 21 days from July the 9th, 2024, expected price between $42,000 and $48,000. Again, we told you in previous videos, so watch them all so you will have all the information. And more about the halving here from Red Capital, the idea of all those cycles. You can see the pre-halving period. If a deeper retrace is going to occur, it will likely be over the next 140 days or so. And this is the orange period that you can see there. In fact, if Bitcoin retrace 24 or 28%, we might go to 20,000. In 2015, it went down 38% and it went down 24%. 24% 2015, 38% 2019. Then we'll have the pre-halving rally. Then 60 days before the halving, a pre-halving rally tends to occur. So this is this light blue moment for Bitcoin. Then we have the pre-halving retrace when we have this circle here with a retracement. In 2016, this was a 38% dip. In 2020, this was a 20% dip. And then we have reaccumulation. Many investors coming into it. Here you can see in pink, and then the parabolic uptrend that would be the party here in FunOntheRide, and we will be so happy sharing with you that moment. But we have to wait. We have to wait till one of those ETFs is approved. Remember that we are looking into January the 10th as the deadline, but we have another deadline in November the 17th. So we'll see about that here in Crypto News FunOntheRide. So smash the like button if you find here some value. In AI news, we have two, and we have nice pictures now. BlackRock here with the meaning of how important it would be from them to come into the sphere. Now, Fidelity, 4.5 trillion company, filed an updated version of its spot Bitcoin. So we'll see what the SEC and Gary Gensler has to say about it. They are fighting for that ETF. And here for Bitcoin news, you have the effect of the news related to that ETF in grayscale. And you can see that we have a spike anytime we have a good piece of information or even a rumor about this. So interesting. Here you can see again with previous cycle how close are we to emulate the same thing. We're just missing the moment we go crazy up, or maybe we have to retrace that 30%. What do you think about that? Or maybe we're going to have the Elliott wave theory for Bitcoin that might take us in 2026 to $304,000. Awesome for Bitcoin. In any case, consider how interesting for Cointelegraph was all the fiasco about the fake news, because they reached an all-time high in followers with the information. So plus 22,147 users. Crazy. So you'll see that there are many actors taking advantage of the good and the bad in the market. Any case, good news for Bitcoin. We have an historic new all-time high, in this case in addresses holding 10 Bitcoin or more than that. Here you can see all the most important cryptocurrency wallets for Bitcoin and how much they hold. And the price of Bitcoin between 28,000 and 30,000. Again, we'll see about that. Maybe we're still in our way to the 33% up in this month of October, 6% up right now. And we told you all about this possibility in these videos here, this one and this other one, where we were telling you everything about what might happen with Bitcoin price in October. Watch them all. So happy because dollar was going out. Right now it's going up again. And that's why we are not keeping on going further. And remember, those gaps need to be filled. So I expect Bitcoin crashing to that line of $36,000 because it's needed to be filled. And some homework for today, very interesting documentary, how to steal and lose more than 3 billion in Bitcoin. This is the story of Jim Zong. Remember, this guy, 28 years, he stole allegedly from Silk Road a lot of money, and he's going to spend 1 year and a day, just that, in jail because of all the money he stole. The market is fighting to be in the green. I expect red. Hex is going up. Remember, a scam in my opinion, but I'm not expert. This is not financial advice. The most important ones going down. The market is neutral, and we have some fears. Bankman-Fried keeps on trial, and now 3 more colleagues saying bad things about him. And here we have all the years of prison he might face with all the charges against him. 7 of them, 2020, 2020, 25, and 5 years each of them. Very interesting. Also, remember, last crypto news I told you that FTX is going to give money back maybe next year after an agreement. And here from Altcoin Daily, so funny. If this wasn't so sad, the Pixel story about FTX may be coming soon to your theater. Good news, Playpurus Finance had back 90% of the lost money in a hack. So that's a good one. And a bad one, Binance US halting US withdrawals and no longer holding USDs. Lido saying goodbye to Solana. This is a bad one too. Consider that if you were there. And bats for Reddit, the worst in my opinion of the day. Reddit is going to say goodbye to community points. So what happened? I say goodbye to cryptocurrencies right now for their community points. What happened to Moon? This happened to Moon. What happened to Brick? This happened to Brick. So again, market manipulation probably. These candles going up, these candles going up, people knowing about the sell, and then everybody selling because now they have no use, useless, absolutely. Orbs, also be careful with this one. Allegedly, people from the team selling the token right now. This is the whole chart. What do you think about it? And Ethereum losing the legendary support. Again, maybe optimistic view that we might be in this path and go higher. And some rumors about Vitalik Buterin selling crypto, selling Ethereum, but those allegedly are just rumors. Vitalik said that he's not selling Ethereum. Maybe in the future, in the past, he sold because of humanitarian reasons, but not for his own personal interest. And about X, you need to know they're trying to fight back bots with that $1. So we'll see about that. And remember about Rand and Rand Pro coming. Remember these 3 months for you. Link in the description below. And also remember you have the link to this tweet so you can get some RND token before 30th of October. Thank you for your retweet of our mention, our friends in Rand app. And thank you also to EOS Community. They just uploaded this piece of information on their Instagram account. Thank you very, very much. And remember our friends Cointracking, if you need the best portfolio tracker, link in the description below. This is the app I use, so use it yourself too if you want. And now for the cats, this guy with a very nice job, he has to make these bubbles explode. Very interesting. This guy trying to learn about cryptocurrencies little by little, watching our videos. And this guy that is not very smart is trying to eat what is not food. So be careful out there. Be careful with scams, and you better eat a good pizza that this cat will create for you. We have no more time today. If you want this in Spanish, go to our primary channel. If you want more in English, just wait for the next crypto news, fun on the ride, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!